Welcome everybody, welcome once again to another video. So today I want us to talk about something that I've been thinking about for years now, something that I think is valuable for every relationship, and that is what I call the school of love or the school of relationship. Let me explain. So in everything you want to succeed in life, okay, you need to go and study it. It's like medicine. Let me take this example. If you want to be a doctor, okay, if you want to be a good doctor, you have to go to the school of medicine, right? You have to have 6 years of school of learning, and you even need more years of practice, more years of internship, more years of higher degree in order to be a professional, right? It's the same thing for love or for relationship, okay? I think each one of us should understand that in order to succeed in your relationship, you should also take it as a school. And that's what I call the school of love, the school of relationship, right? And the first thing, okay, when you come across this term called love, okay, love has been something that a lot of people have tried to define from years. Philosophers have come across their own definition, each philosopher going on having a different way of approaching the term love. But there's one thing that sticks all around, and one thing that I have come across after all these years of study, that at least some of the scientists, therapists, or doctors agreed on, is love is a skill that can be learned. We still don't know exactly what is love. Science is saying it's chemical, it's hormone that are working in our bodies that make us fall in love. And scientists or philosophers will bring different idea. But there's one thing that is that you can learn how to love someone. And love then becomes a skill. So when I came across this term where I think of love as a school, there was this sentence that made a lot of sense to me the first time. Love the feeling is a fruit of love the verb. It means if you take love as something that it's a feeling, and you don't know how to define it, the easy thing you can get is love. First of all, it's a verb, and it's a verb that calls to action. It's a verb that calls you to prove to someone or move into action when you're using it. I love you. It's a sentence, but it's actually something that you show to someone. You do not just say to someone, I love you. No, you should show it exactly what it is that you say when you tell someone, I love you. What's the action that's behind it? So learning these course of action, what actually make you show someone that you love the person, what actually make you love someone better, is what I call the school of love. So in this school, there is actually a lot of majors, a lot of discipline, a lot of subjects that will help you succeed in your goal, right? And those subjects are all tied to the verb love. The verb love, if you take it in general, it encompasses a lot of things, okay? Love is to love, first of all, is to listen, is to help, is to give, is to communicate, is to teach, is to learn. Many other things. All those things are different things that you should learn, all of them on their own. Listening in a relationship is different from when you listen to a course. Communicating in a relationship is different from how you talk to your colleagues at work. So I believe that each one of us in our relationship, we should learn those things. You should take it as a study. The way a statistician or a doctor will study a case is the same way you should study your relationship. You should not put it at, okay, everything will come and then I will just act on my feeling, go with my guts. It doesn't work like that. In a relationship, you should be able to teach your partner, as a husband or wife, how to love you better. And he or she should know how to do the same back. Okay, there's this famous author, British author philosopher, Alain de Botton. He said, the root of a good marriage or a good relationship is the ability to become a good teacher. That means for each one of us, okay, for each partner, in a relationship, you need to teach exactly, okay, you need to teach him how to love you better, how to understand you in a relationship. For example, women, okay, have this thing where when a woman is angry and then you ask her, is everything okay? She'll be like, I'm fine. But when you look at her face, you know 100% that it's not fine. But at the same time, she keep telling you like, I'm fine, it's fine. You look at her face, she's still angry, she's quiet, you know there's something going on. But sometimes you feel as if, as a man, you feel as if she wants you to guess exactly what is going on in her mind without her telling you. Or maybe let's say you have done something. There's a cause of an action that you did that actually make her angry. But the funny thing is, she wants you to guess it by yourself. This is exactly what you did that make her angry. You think about it, and then the funny thing is, the wronger your answer is, the angrier she gets. And I'm like, I'm sure it has happened. If you're a man watching this video, I'm sure it has happened to you many times. If you're a woman, I'm sure you have done it in your relationship. Let me know in the comment section, right? So I believe this is one of the things that you should be able to tell exactly what your partner has done that actually make you upset. And you should actually teach him the things that he or she will do that you do not agree with. It shouldn't be teaching throughout screaming. It should be teaching throughout communication, throughout listening. So those are the things in this school of love that I'm talking about. You become the teacher and the student at the same time. You teach your husband or your partner or your wife how to understand you better, how to listen to you, or how to understand what you're saying when you're talking, how to have an understanding of your emotions better, the things that make you angry, or how you want things to go. And you guys, in this teaching that it's both ways, you guys become both the students and the teachers. And that's how you move together. Okay, so this is something that you have to apply throughout your relationship. This school of life that I'm talking about, it's not something that you start and then you graduate from the next day. No, you do not. It's not like I said the example in the beginning, like the school of medicine. So you finish your school of medicine after 6 years and you become a doctor. In this case with relationship, you never graduate. It's not something like after 6, 10 years or 20 years you're someone, you think you have figured it all. You learn from someone until he or she or both of you dies. Okay, like they say, when you get married to someone, until death separates us, right? You will learn every single day with the same person until love, until death, okay, separate you. And it doesn't change whether you change relationship or not. Either if you move to a new relationship, you change your partner, you still have to learn to know the person. You still have to learn to love the person better. Okay, there's nobody in a relationship that it's ready 100% for you to come in and then he's already perfectly made to understand you or to get all of your feeling at once. It's impossible. It doesn't exist. Those are romantic ideas that we get from movies, Walt Disney, telenovelas and stuff, but in the real life it doesn't exist. You doesn't just come in a relationship and everything is already perfectly made. You just walk into it and then you are in heaven. No, it doesn't exist like that. In everything, it's a process. It's a daily learning process, and that's exactly what I call the school of life. So today I want you to take this as something you should start to implement in your life right now. Take a book, pen, or just a paper and a pen, and start writing down what are the things that you want to know more about your partner. What are the things that you really want to bring in this relationship? How can you love or learn to love your partner better? How can you become a better teacher in the way that your partner may understand you better? Thank you.